Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Scotiabank Arena for some more Toronto Maple Leafs hockey action. The Leafs, on a very special night, they throw it back to 1927. And the Habs will go in their old uniforms as well as we enter Throwback night from Scotiabank Arena. No better way than against the Montreal Canadiens. And the old goal horn will be in session tonight as well. Here's Carlo, early look, shoots through traffic. That was blocked. They looked for it. It was loose. That's goalie with Slavkovsky who gets it out. Suzuki in over the line. He'll challenge Wall early to Caulfield, and a good save made by Joseph Wall. Sent out and down the ice. The Leafs will have to chase this down. Domi's to it! And he hit the side of the nets. It looked like he had that, but it rolled off his stick. Here's Slavkovsky. Moves in. It's a break! He's stopped by Wall. Good chance early for the Habs. Oh. Pass ahead finds Nylander. He has Matthews. Nylander will shoot it. He's stopped. Here's Riley. Back to the point. Carlo fans on that opportunity. Nylander with it. Shooting that to the net. It's blocked. Caden Gooley carries it out. Here's Gooley in over the line. Opportunity Montreal. Caulfield centers. Good save Wall. Rebound doesn't go either. Wall got a piece of that. Caulfield. Matheson tipped. It's off the post. Leafs will go the other way. Yarncroke sends it in. Leafs chase it down. It's Nyes. Matthew Nyes. Out front. He fed that. Nobody was there. Habs send it ahead. It's Newhook. Leafs undefeated at home this year. Newhook in. What a stop by Wall. Here come the Leafs the other way. And what a play by Matheson to read that pass. Otherwise, he's home free. Waugh gave that away. Here's Matthew Nyes, and here come the Leafs the other way. 8.5 to go in a scoreless first. Drop back given away. It's Armia. He has a break. He's in. He's stopped by Wall. What a first period for Joseph Wall. Stolarz had an unreal first as well last game. Here's a shot. That's fought off. Camp back to the point, centers it over. Ekman Larson letting it go. Blockered away, thrown in front, good save again. Another shot that doesn't go. Shrugged out of the zone. Back in comes Camp. He had it on his stick, he'll bring it to the net. David Camp, what a play, Camp! He's stopped. Savard ahead. Anderson, here come the Habs. It's Anderson, can't get the shot. Benoit took it back. Camp ahead, Scotty Lawton in over the line. He's knocked off the puck by Gallagher. Here's Gallagher in his own end with Savard. Through center, that's given away to Robertson. This top line has been dangerous. McMahon, he backhands it wide. Thrown it in front, that was sent around. Just missed Holmberg. Benoit back, there's a shot. Stop, rebound. Handled again by the Hab netminder. Lorentz with it. He scores! Steven Lorentz, back-to-back games with goals. It's 1-0 Toronto. Well, the Leafs strike first. The goal scored by Steven Lorentz. Absolutely fools Sam Montamo. And another home streak on the line for the Leafs, but they have the lead tonight. That pass to Holmberg, that was turned over to Suzuki. Here's Caulfield. Joseph Wall, sharp first, has his Leafs ahead. 1-0 after 1 here tonight in the Throwback special from Toronto. Well, good first period for both teams, but it's the Leafs who find the scoreboard first. Steven Lorentz with goal number 2 on the season. Goals in back-to-back games for him now. Shot to goal in that first period. 8-6 Toronto. Hits 5-1 Montreal. Faceoffs 2-0 Toronto and no power plays. It's 1-0 Leafs after 1 here on Throwback Night. Welcome into period 2 from Scotiabank Arena tonight as we bring you back to the 90s. It's Throwback Night. The Leafs and the Habs. It doesn't get better than this. Here's Domi with a look. Backhander stop. Rebound. It rolled away. Here's a chance. They score! It's Nylander! And it's 2-0 Toronto. So the Leafs make it 2-0. The goal scored by William Nylander. He's been on a tear recently, and his club looking good here tonight. Well, you bring out the throwbacks. The Leafs lost their first throwback game of the year. That was in New Jersey, falling 2-1 in overtime. 2-0, they lead this one. Looking good. Sent in, they'll chase it down here. It's Domi after it in the corner against Caden Gooley. And Gooley will have to knock off Domi quickly here as he does, but it's taken right back by guess who? Max Domi. And here he comes, and on goal. Backhander fought off. Gooley to Caulfield. Habs come the other way. They're looking for a chance this period. It's Caulfield dropping. It deflects. It's under wall, and they score. On the rebound, it's cashed in by Cole Caulfield. And the Habs get back in this one. It's 2-1. No one could find it in front. Wall thought he had it underneath him. The Habs stay on the attack and get rewarded, answering right back, 2-1. Toronto and Montreal will have another throwback night in Montreal right after this. So back-to-back in case you missed this one. Here's Matheson. It'll be the opposite uniforms. The Leafs will be in blue. The Habs will be in white. And it'll be the Habs' old goal horn as they will be the home team. Here's Matheson to Caulfield. Caulfield moves in, goes right to the net. He's stopped by Wall. Has a man in front. Toronto standing around. Now they get it back. It's Tavares. And it does just come out. Caden Gooley has it to Caulfield. Leafs take that away, but didn't get it back. Caulfield back in. He'll fire. And it's right to the chest of Wall. Played that down to Tavares. He'll send it ahead for Yarncroke. Here come the Maple Leafs. The pass for Tavares. That shot. It rolled away from Savard. Has it back now. Feeds it up ahead for Roy. Here's Roy. Looking, waiting. Has help as he puts it to the net. And Joseph Wall jumps on that before a rebound could come free. Here's Tavares. Leafs have been on their heels since giving up that goal. Here's Nyes to the net. He stopped and he scores! Matthew Nyes. He got his own rebound and the Leafs regain the 2-goal lead, 3-1. Great goal for Matthew Nyes. Good things happen when you put the puck to the net and you attack the zone, and that's what the Leafs have been doing in this one here tonight. Face-off one back, Toronto with control, and they'll go to the attack again. It's Jake McCabe, and that broke the glass, that hit. Gonna have to take a stoppage quickly here and take a look. Looks like everything's okay, but McCabe, very dangerous hit as the elbow got in there. So the face-off to the right side of the Montreal net. 7:28 to go second period, 3-1 Toronto. Face-off one, McCabe shoots, tipped just wide. Camp sends that back around, nobody was there for the Leafs. It's Arbor Jackai for Savard. Pass finds Armia. Here's Joel Armia. Left side and in, gave that away to Ekman Larson. And Joel Armia doing a great job of defending the point as the Habs get it back. Savard in his own zone. Montreal looking ahead, it's Roy. Here's Roy. Sent ahead, that finds Newhook. Turned it over to Wadden. Camp with it back. Wadden with him. Camp in over the line. Shoots it from a distance. And Montembeault scoops it for a faceoff. 3:15 to go here in the second. Toronto 3, Montreal 1. Toronto does not have a home loss this season. They are perfect at home and looking to stay that way tonight with a 2-goal lead. Face-off one. Here's Savard. To Jackai. Here's Gallagher to Anderson. Almost a breakaway, but it's given away to Robertson. He lost it. Here's a pass. Evans. What a stop by Wall. It bounced right in front of his crease for a second time, and they can't get it. Now they do, and they score. With 1:10 to go in the second, the Habs within one again. Who other than Brendan Gallagher? He's the Maple Leaf villain, isn't he? And Gallagher just putting it to the net, attacking the net. Wall makes the save, doesn't get all of it. It trickles underneath the arm and over the line. We have a 1-goal game again. Well, the Leafs were in control for later points, but they've been back on their heels a bit here. As the Habs back in this game, 3-2. Draw one by Matthews. Pass finds him. Here's Austin Matthews. He'll shoot it, and a good glove save made by Montembeault as he was tested there. 33 seconds to go in the second. Toronto 3, Montreal 2. Face off to the left side. Matthews line on the ice again. Face off 6-3. Toronto make it 7-3. Robertson in. Shoots. Stopped, and a penalty on the play to Montreal. As Savard heads off for tripping, Leafs will go their first power play of the night. They went 0 for 1 against Ottawa last game at home in that 3-0 win. Draw one. Here goes the power play. There's the shot block. Got it back. It's over the net. 5 seconds to go in the period. Here's Nylander. Fed it in front. Nobody there. End of 2. Toronto 3, Montreal 2. A 2-goal second for the Habs. Has them within 1. Shots to goal in the game are 16-14 Toronto. It's 3-2 Toronto after 2. Hits 10-2 Habs. Faceoffs 8-3 Leafs. No power plays. Leafs on 1 to start the third for a minute 48. Welcome into the third period here tonight from Scotiabank Arena. It's the Leafs 3 and the Habs 2 after 2. Draw one. Here's Matheson. The Leafs trying to get this power play started. It's Evans shorthanded. Gave that away. Got it back. Fed ahead, and here come the Leafs. Austin Matthews, he's in alone. Matthews missed the net. Here's Tavares. He'll shoot it. Blocker stop made by Montembeault. It goes in the corner. Matheson with it back, kept in by the Leafs. Dropped off for Matthews. What a play. Shoots it. It deflected on Nylander. He couldn't get it back. Matthews with it. Power play time running out. There's the shot off a leg. They get it back. Fanning on it. Armia trying to clear. He can't. Nylander does a good job. Evans can't get it out. Matthews in. Shoots. That deflects. And there's Matheson. He'll finally get it out. Riley kicking it back. Nobody there. Power play done. Toronto 0 for 1. The pass to Riley. Up for Matthews. Toronto with some good chances in this period. Matthews stopped by Montembeault. Austin Matthews having a little bit of a quiet season here for the Maple Leafs so far. Trying to find that scoring groove again. We haven't seen him the way he usually is. Slowed down last year, very slow start this year. Needs to find a way to get that wind up back and get some goals in the back of the net. Here's Caulfield. He'll send it back in the Toronto zone. 3.5 gone in this third period. It's Toronto 3, Montreal 2. Carlo. He'll send it in. Toronto's led this entire game. The Habs have not had a lead. Here's a save made. 20 shots on the night now for Toronto. Suzuki spinning off the forecheck of the Leafs, sending it ahead to Caulfield. He was cut down, but here's Matheson with a break. And Joseph Woll coming up huge. Tavares to Yarncroke. Leafs go the other way. 7 gone in this third period. Nyes, he'll chip it in. Matheson with it. No penalties tonight for Toronto in this game. Very well disciplined tonight. Suzuki. Here's Slavkovsky in front. Caulfield, what a save. Has another chance. That doesn't go either. Joseph Woll has had Caulfield's number tonight. Here's Yarncroke trying to elevate that on the slap. Save made by Montembeault. 10:29 to go. Toronto 3, Montreal 2. Throwback night, 1 out of 2 back-to-back. The second and final one up next after this from Montreal. Here's Arbor-Jacki for Slavkovsky. Here comes Caulfield with speed. Shot it wide. Been all over the ice tonight. Has it again. And Woll shuts him down again. Here's McCabe. Has a man ahead at Yarncroke. Yarncroke behind the D. Shoots. He's stopped by Montembeault. Looks to get it back at Ekman Larsson. Trying to challenge the point. It's McCabe. Banks it off the boards. Nobody there now. It's Wadden with it. Wine. Shoots. Bouncer. And it got behind the nets. Waz to it. Back to the point. It's McCabe. Drops it in front for Nick Waugh. 6 to go. Here's Ekman Larsson. Couldn't hold the zone. It's offside. 5:35 to go. Toronto 3, Montreal 2. No scoring in this third period, but good back and forth chances. Face-off coming. Just outside the Habs zone here. One back by Montreal. Savard. He'll bring it along and in and over the line. Here's Yoel Armia. Can't get the shot. Got it back, and Wall made the save. Jacky. Here's Alex. New hook. And Arbor Jacky stopped again. Yeah, Jacky just challenging the Leafs here. Wall looking. He'll shoot it right on. What a save again by Wall. He has it again. That's blocked. And finally, the Leafs get it ahead with 2 to go. He'll send it in. Here's McCabe, panning, playing it to the net. It's easily kicked out. Drops that back, offside against Austin Matthews. 1:19 to go, thanks to Joseph Wall. It's the Leafs in front. The Leafs goaltending situation has been phenomenal this season. Joseph Wall and Anthony Stolarz holding the fort, but it's been all Wall until Stolarz came back recently. 2 starts in a row for Stolarz. He's 2-0 to start the season. And Joseph Wall, 4-0-2. As here's Morgan Riley for Austin Matthews. Matthews steps in. He scores! Austin Matthews finally gets one to go. 5-2 Leafs. Just put it to the net, and for Sam Montembeault, you gotta have this one. It is a nice shot by Austin Matthews, but as a goaltender, you need to be in position to make that save, and he goes down too soon, and the shot beats him. So in the final minute, the Leafs get the insurance marker. It's 4-2. Draw one. Here's Caden Gooley. He has Matheson. In come the Habs. Time running out. Here's Gallagher. He's stopped by Wall as we hit the 22nd mark of the third. Everything on the line now as the Habs will go to the attack. Down by 2. Here's the faceoff. One back. Matheson to Suzuki, right off the equipment of Wall and into the corner. 15 seconds. Anderson, Matheson, that goes high and wide. Kept in by Montreal. Anderson, back to Gooley, that deflects wide and it comes out, and that will pretty much do it as the Maple Leafs hold on. 4-2 here tonight against the Montreal Canadiens. The Leafs stay perfect on home ice as they survive the Montreal threat. And they head to Montreal for Throwback night, 2 out of 2. We'll see you there in moments from now.